Alright, so I'm on our way to Jyvaskyla. The weather is not very summery right now, but I'm still feeling very cheery. Looking forward to spending the weekend surrounded by knitting and wool and other knitters. I'm gonna take you with me this year as well. So I've arrived in Jyvaskyla at the Knit Fest. It's been a busy day. I think because I took my son to my parents' house, it took about 3.5 hours to 4 hours to drive here. And yeah, 4 hours was the stop at my parents' house and a stop to get gas. So 4 hours of driving, parked the car quickly, went to find a couple of people I was supposed to meet at the exact time I parked the car, met them, took my cherry cake shawl to Lina Knits Ex Machina stand in the festival area or the marketplace area, got back to my car, checked into my hotel, but the room wasn't ready, so I just left immediately go to my first class, which was about the little details in knitting. So the different types of casts on and cast offs or bind offs. None of that was particularly new to me, but as most people, I'm usually stuck in my ways and I just do things the way I've always done them. So it's good to be reminded of and to try again different ways of casting on and casting off, just so that I remember that those things exist. And we also learned how to darn. I've never learned that. I'm quite embarrassed about having never learned how to darn socks or any knitted item. So now I have 2 or 3 methods actually. So I just need to find a pair that's about to get a hole on it, because that's apparently the best time to fix them, just before the holes appear, or easier to well, not easier to fix, but better for the sock. It'll be more durable. And then I realized I hadn't really eaten anything except snacks in the car. I had some chocolates and a tiny sandwich, but without any fillings. So I went and got myself a plate of sushi. Well, I did have a look around the marketplace, and I did make a purchase. I'll show it to you in a minute, but that was the purchase that I knew I was going to make. So yeah, and then had a plate of sushi, and now I'm in my hotel relaxing. I think I'll go for a walk and get a cup of tea somewhere, but that's it for today. So I also left my tripod at home, so if I use any odd angles, it's just because I need to prop my phone up somewhere to talk to you, and it might be a bit a bit odd since I don't have the tripod to lift it up higher. So this is the purchase I made today. If you watched my previous episode 59 of my podcast, you saw the colorwork socks that I was working on, and that I didn't have colorways that had enough contrast in them. So I purchased more wool sock for the sample pair. And I got 2 skeins of what I'll be using as my main color, and this is Humu. It's a nice pale gray, bluish gray. And then I got 1 skein of Have as my contrast color. So during my class today, I actually finished the second sock of my first pressed flowers pair. So I did these as their fraternal pairs. I reversed the colors on the other sock. So this is the pattern that I'll be knitting with these. So I'm just gonna do the Kitchener stitch this evening and cast on for something else. I did bring the cotton yarn that I showed in the last episode with me, so maybe with those. Good morning. It's Saturday the 7th of July, my second day at Jyvaskyla Knit Festival, and I've just had breakfast and I'm about to head out the door. I have Julie Aslin's, I'm going to go listen to Julie Aslin's color lecture. I'll have a bit of a walk to get there, but the weather is glorious, so it should be fine.